Welcome to JJ Sports Talk, the channel for the sports you love. Hey guys, and welcome back to JJ Sports Talk. And today, I have my Super Bowl review coming out. I know it's really late, but I know I needed to bring this to you guys just so you could hear my opinion on the Super Bowl. I know it's kind of weird that I didn't have a preview come out, but indeed I did make one, but it did not upload in time, so I just decided to wait and add it onto this video to give you guys my Super Bowl review. So, I will put the 4 minutes of my Super Bowl review at the end of this video if you guys want to know who I picked and all that. Sorry, I'm not in a really good filming location. I'm just kind of on my bed, but I decided to just not really need to set up for this one. But yeah, let's get into the video. So, quick disclaimer on when I do put in that little 4-minute clip of my predictions and stuff. It is filmed up vertical. So it's gonna be bad quality, but I know I needed to put this in for you guys, so I decided to do it. So, basically, I'll give you my trivia question first. So my trivia question is, what team has the most Super Bowl appearances in a row, and how many Super Bowl appearances are there? Okay, so that's my trivia question. So now let's get into the review. So, if you're not gonna watch the thing at the end, I did pick the Chiefs to win. And I'm happy because the Chiefs won. Heck of a game. I was just rooting for a better game than last year. Last year's game was terrible. And I got my wish. It was a really good Super Bowl. Back and forth the whole game. And I said it was going to be really whose defense showed up at times. And I think the Chiefs defense showed up when they needed to. You're down by 10 in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. You need to stop. You need a couple stops. And they got stops, and their offense was producing and scoring. And, man, that was just a heck of a game. All credit to the Chiefs, man. They just played really well. And Mahomes didn't have the best game of his career. In fact, he threw 2 interceptions in that game. It looked – in the fourth quarter, the 49ers were up by 10. It looked bad if the Chiefs defense couldn't get any stops. But, indeed, they did get some stops. And they were able to get off the field a couple times. And then their offense was producing. So, congrats to the Chiefs. That's just the laydown of it. Like I said, even the game, no team, even when the 49ers were up or when the Chiefs were up, it didn't feel like either team had complete control of the game. It felt like at any time of the game, the other team can make a run, and that's really how the game went. Any team can make a run at any time. So, basically that's it. Just the two teams were so evenly matched. Two great defenses, two great quarterbacks, and just two teams that were very evenly matched with each other. And I was just glad I got to witness a really good game and a really good duel between two great quarterbacks. So, that's really all I got to say. I don't want to sit here and talk about it. You guys already know everything that's happened. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes won Super Bowl MVP. I don't know if I don't want to say he didn't deserve it, but I think another guy that could have deserved it was Damian Williams, the running back. He had 2 touchdowns and a really heck of an effort for the Chiefs in that game. He played pretty good, and then I don't know what else to say. It's just a heck of a game, heck of an effort. It sucks for the 49ers. It doesn't suck for me because they would have had 6 to tie the Steelers if they would have won, and the Patriots, but we don't like to talk about that. But, it was just a great duel between two great teams, and they both deserved to be there, and, the Chiefs had their party, and just congrats to Andy Reid, man. He just really deserved it. He's 61 years old. He's had a heck of an NFL journey, and he deserved it more than anyone on that field. And just congrats to the Chiefs. And a lot of people are saying they could have a dynasty because they're probably going to re-sign Mahomes to another huge contract in these next year, and they have a lot of guys coming back. So we could definitely see the Chiefs back there again in Tampa next year. I think that's where it is, but we'll see. But I think one of the best Super Bowls I've watched, and obviously with the Super Bowl, you come for the commercials and the halftime performance and stuff, and it was just an all-around good Super Bowl this year, and the game itself, which is my favorite part, was a lot better than last year, I can tell you that. But yeah, that's really all I got to say. Congrats to the Chiefs for winning the Super Bowl, and just congrats to both the teams for even making there, and thank you for giving us a good game. But that's really all I got to say. Now let's do the trivia question. So the trivia question was, what team has made the most consecutive Super Bowls and how many? The answer is the Buffalo Bills. who made it 4 consecutive times. And I can even tell you who they lost to. They lost to the Giants in 1990, Redskins in 91, Cowboys in 92, and I think the Cowboys in 93. Yeah, they won 4 in a row, or lost 4 in a row. The Cowboys won back-to-back, and then the Redskins and Giants beat them. The Cowboys ones weren't very close. The Redskins one was not very close. But then the Giants one obviously lost by 1 point. Scott Norwood missed the field goal, something like that. But heartbreaking for all you Bills fans out there. But that really wraps up the video. Thank you for watching this video. I'm gonna throw in that 4 to 5 minute clip at the end of just my review. But this main video is just about my preview. This video is mainly about my review of this Super Bowl. But yeah. If you just came for the review, you can click off now. You don't really need to watch the whole thing. But yeah, thank you for watching JJ Sports Talk. Goodbye. Do some short NFL news. I did a little coaching NFL updates a while ago, and an update for you guys is the Browns have hired a coach. I know this is late news for me and for you guys, but you guys already probably know. What I need to say is that the Browns hired Kevin Stefanski, who, if I am positive, was the offensive coordinator for the Vikings. So I like the hire because the Vikings have obviously had a pretty good offense these last few years. And that's who they were trying to hire last year before they hired Kitchens. But yeah, I think they found the right guy. I think he'll be a good coach in Cleveland. And then obviously the Hall of Fame voting starting to come out again. And the people are starting to get picked, and people like my boy Troy Polamalu's in the Hall of Fame, so I'm happy for him. And guys like Steve Atwater are in the Hall of Fame, and Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson. So some cool guys getting picked, and then Bill Cowher's in the Centennial Group. So some cool people that are getting picked into the Hall of Fame. And then some awards being picked, and the big news is Lamar Jackson as the unanimous NFL MVP. So pretty cool there. And some other awards like Michael Thomas won Offensive Player of the Year, Stephon Gilmore won Defensive Player of the Year, and other awards that go on and on. But I don't really need to cover all that. But yeah, some cool awards, and if you want to go check that out, just look up NFL awards. But if you want me to go over all these, you can just leave a comment, but I don't think it's really that necessary because the main topic of this video is the Super Bowl. But I'm going to keep it really brief for you guys. Let's get into it. So, Chiefs versus 49ers. This is going to be a good game. I really like this matchup, and for once I like it because it's not the Patriots, so that kind of helps. I mean, let's start with the Chiefs. The Chiefs are obviously very dynamic. Their offense is very good, and obviously a lot of people thought that their defense was the thing that was going to hold them back, but their defense actually woke up in the middle of the season. That's what's actually allowed them to get to the Super Bowl. But I think the key for them is their defense and how they're going to stop the 49ers offense. You know you're going to get points from Mahomes in that offense. I mean, it's so dynamic, but I think a big part of it's going to have to be the running game. Can they get the running game going? But besides that, I think that it's going to be a shootout because then on to the 49ers. 49ers are the most complete team in NFL football. Their offense, like I just said, is dynamic. Garoppolo can sling it when they actually want him to, and their running game is probably the best in the NFL right now. And they have receivers that can make plays when they need them to, and probably one of the best. The tight end battle in this game is absolutely awesome. Kittle versus Kelsey, two of the best tight ends in the league. It's crazy. And man, this 49ers defense is pretty good. I mean, they got Nick Bosa on it, obviously the Ohio State guy. Pretty good. I'm just so excited for this matchup. I know you guys are interested to hear my pick. This is really hard to make my pick. And I'm making a pick. My pick is the Kansas City Chiefs. And the reason I'm picking the Chiefs is because I think that the Chiefs in the long run are more experienced and will make more plays down the stretch. I don't know. I think Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback and that he has I don't know. I just think that the 49ers are, like I said, too inexperienced. And, I just don't know if the running game is going to be as dominant as it is against a better team, better than the Packers. I knew the Packers weren't very good. They somehow snuck into the NFC Championship. But I just think the Chiefs are going to play a lot better than that defense of the Packers, and they're going to play better. And I think that the Chiefs just have more experience and a better chance of beating the 49ers. So I am taking the Chiefs against the 49ers, but I'm super excited to watch this game. But I could definitely see the 49ers winning it and getting their 6th Super Bowl to tie the Steelers and the Patriots. But I really am just rooting for a good game. Obviously, with the Super Bowl, you get the commercials, the halftime show, but some people like those better than the actual game. But I'm obviously a game person. I want to watch the game. I want to see who plays good. I think the key is, are they going to let Garoppolo sit back and throw it? Or are they going to do the throw it 8 times and rely on the running? I really think for 49ers, it really depends on how this game goes and the game flow. But for the Chiefs, you know you're going to get Mahomes back there slinging the ball around the field and then run here and there. But I think it does depend on which defense shows up more. Who's going to stop who? But, yeah, that's really all I got. Just a really brief preview of the Super Bowl. And I know I'm not really in my ideal setup. I'm on my bed right now. I didn't really have time. Like, it's really late right now, so I couldn't really set up a setup. But I will when I do my Super Bowl review of the game tomorrow. So, yeah, I hope you have an opportunity to watch it. It's going to be a really good game. Finally, no Patriots. Finally. But, yeah, it is unfortunate that the Steelers going to make the Super Bowl, but it's okay. We have 2 really good matchups, 2 really good teams, and, yeah, I'm really excited.